Hello and welcome to the Daily Meal for Friday, 27th of August 2021. Today's Millwall news. We have confirmation of the details for the Carabao Cup third round game against Leicester City. And this is from millwallfc.co.uk. And it says Millwall will take on Leicester City in the Carabao Cup third round at the Den on Wednesday, the 22nd of September, kickoff 7:45. So not Tuesday, Wednesday. The two clubs were paired together in Wednesday night's draw, a first meeting since an infamous Emirates FA Cup tie in SC16 in 2017. Tickets for the fixture will be priced at £16 adults. That's £14 if you're a season ticket holder and member. £12 over 62s, £10 if you're a season ticket holder and member, and £8 under 18, £6 for season ticket holder members. That's not bad. That's a pretty decent price. A further announcement will be made when tickets are on sale for the fixture. Not a bad price there. Pretty decent. And Wednesday game instead of Tuesday. Why is that? That's kind of interesting. I don't know why that would be. Who knows? Who knows? Have we been selected for international broadcast? Is that why? We don't know. Anyway, so moving on. We have this. This is bromleyfc.tv, the official website of Bromley FC. And they say Sean O'Brien arrives on a youth loan. And there he is there. Bromley Football Club are delighted to confirm the signing of Sean O'Brien, who joins the club on a youth loan from Millwall. The 19-year-old forward, who's part of the Lions under-23 side, has penned a deal which expires on the 22nd of September. So only a month or so. Yeah. O'Brien showcased his talent at under-18 level and helped his side to glory in the Professional Development League. He was also part of the young Millwall side that reached the FA Youth Cup quarter-final during the 2019-20 season. During that run, O'Brien hit a brilliant goal at the fifth round stage and was awarded with an LFE Goal of the Month nomination for February 2020. The forward joins up with our under-23 side, and you can support the young Ravens tonight as they take on Eastbourne Borough at Hayes Lane 8 PM kickoff. Welcome to Bromley, Sean. That's interesting. But that last line there. So he's left our under 23s team to play for Bromley's under 23 team. Really? Why is that? What's happening there? Why is he going on loan to play under 23s? Now, if he's playing in the actual conference, that would probably make sense. But why is he playing for their under 23s? So he's going on loan from Millwall under 23s to Bromley under 23s. I don't know. But they did have a. If you look here, on the left hand side, this one here. So they had a game tonight, the under 23s, Bromley under 23s. So maybe they meant he's going into that game just as like a tune-up and like a trial sort of thing, and then he's going to be involved in the first team squad as well. Maybe that's what they meant with that last line. Because if he's just gone on loan to Bromley under 23s, that makes literally no sense, unless it's an exit loan and he's trying to get away from Millwall. He wants to sign for Bromley. I don't understand why he would leave one youth team for another. But hey ho, maybe it was like I said, maybe it was an error. Maybe they meant the forward joins up with our under 23 sides tonight. Maybe he's just getting involved in it, or maybe they've got an injury problem. But then why would we? He's one of our better players. Why would we loan a player to help Bromley out? I know we've got a lot of ex-players there: Alan Dunn, Byron Webster, Liam Trotter, etc. Is it a favour for them? But then why would we damage our own under 23 results? Although results don't really matter. It's about development of the players, but still, it's, yeah, I don't know. I have to see if he's involved on if he's involved in the actual Bromley team that plays in the Conference League or not, or whether he's just playing in under 23 games for Bromley. We'll see how that develops. But there you go, Sean O'Brien on loan at Bromley FC for at least a month. So, moving on now, we do have a game tomorrow. It is a game against a team that was, by a lot of people, reckoned to be favourites-ish for relegation. So, this is a game that we need to win, because arguably, however you measure it, we are a better team than Blackpool. And we should be winning this game, especially at home. So we'll see how we get on. So let's have a look at this. This is www.11v11.com. It is head-to-head between Millwall and Blackpool and Millwall. And you can see the last 3 games against Blackpool at the Den, 2013, 2014, 2016, have all been wins for Millwall. And then we lost to at home to them in 2012. We lost 2-0 there. And then literally the last time they beat us at the Den was in October 1969. And they have only beaten us 3 times out of all of these games, starting at this one in 1929 all the way down here to 5th of March 2016. So 24 games. 24 games of the fixture Millwall versus Blackpool. They have only beaten us 3 times. 3 times. They have a very poor record at Millwall Football Club. And let's hope that continues tomorrow, on the 28th of August 2021, right here. But there are a few draws there. There's 4 draws in a row in the 1970s. This one here, going down there. And then 3 draws in a row, 2000, 2006, 2012. So not, we rarely lose to them, but it's not as if we're constantly bashing them when we play them. But there are some high scores, a couple of 3s. So last game was 3-0, and then there was one 3-1, and then 3-1 all the way back in 1929. So there's a few goals in this fixture. It seems most of the time there's a few goals. But what will we see tomorrow? So, like they say about the stock market, past performance is not indicative of future projections. Just because the share price went up in the past does not mean it will keep going up and up and up. Just because we've beaten Blackpool at home a lot of the time doesn't mean we will beat them tomorrow. We've got to turn up, present and correct, and do what we need to do. We will see how that gets on. So let's look at now at whoscored.com, their preview. So they have probable lineups. They reckon that one. I reckon Billy Mitchell might start. They reckon Romeo might be on the wing. I reckon Mitchell might be on the wing. He played really well against Cambridge. Maybe George Evans stays in the middle. Yeah. Maybe even Mahoney plays. I see him ripping Blackpool apart. So missing players. They have Mason Bennett and Sean Hutchinson missing for us. I think there's a few more. Ryan Leonard. Danny McNamara. They don't think they'll be involved tomorrow. But for Blackpool, so we know they've missed 2 of ours. Have they got it right for Blackpool? They say Kevin Stewart, Dimitri Mitchell, Matthew Virtue, and Gary Medine are out for Blackpool. Team news: Murray Wallace excelled as a wing-back against Cambridge in the EFL Cup in midweek, but will have to settle for a position as the left-sided centre-back this weekend. Gary Rowett could select a more positive midfield than he did against Cardiff, with Billy Mitchell and George Saville both likely to start. Sean Hutchinson Mason Bennett remains sidelined for the home side this weekend. Neil Critchley will stick with his favoured 4-4-2 system this weekend, but could make as many as 2 changes, with Reece James and Shane Lavery both pushing for recalls. Shane Lavery should partner Jerry Yates up top, despite pressure from Tyrese John Jules for a starting berth. Matty Virtue will miss out as he continues his recovery from an ACL injury, while centre forward Gary Medine has been ruled out with a groin injury. Okay. Match facts. Here's some match facts for ya. Millwall have won their last 3 home matches against Blackpool in all competitions. Millwall have seen over 2.5 goals in their last 3 home matches against Blackpool in all competitions. Oh, jeez. Millwall have failed to win 9 of their last 10 matches in the Championship. Failed to win. We've only won 1 in 10 of our last matches. That must have been the Bristol City game then, no? Holy friggin' moly, what the fuck? Millwall have scored at least 2 goals in their last 3 home matches against Blackpool in all competitions. And I think if we're going to win the game, we might have to score 2 goals, because like I was saying, with the defence being a bit shaky without Hutcher there, we're conceding goals that we shouldn't really be conceding. And if we concede 1, we're going to score 2 to win. So what do they predict with that knowledge? Oh, they predict Millwall 1, Blackpool 1. So they reckon, again, the defensive frailties will see us conceding a goal to Blackpool, and they reckon we haven't got enough up front to score more than 1 goal. So they reckon Millwall 1, Blackpool 1. And what do they say? Millwall became the latest side to struggle against Cardiff set-piece threat last weekend when they were beaten 3-1 on their trip to South Wales. All 3 goals coming from the Bluebird centre-backs. Gary outside are struggling for creativity in the final third and are hovering just above the drop zone after claiming just 2 points from their opening 4 league games. Blackpool's return to the Championship has not been plain sailing, but the Tangerines recorded their best result of the season so far when they came from 2-0 down to rescue a point on the road against Bournemouth last weekend. Neil Critchley's side have looked dangerous during games, but are yet to claim their first league win of the season and have the same points tally and goal difference as their hosts. So they reckon we're both shit teams, and that's why they're going for a 1-1 draw. Interesting. And they reckon Blackpool will score from a direct free kick, and Millwall will dominate in the air. Really? Okay. So let's have a look at the other prediction that we usually do, and David Pratton. So what does he predict for our result? Let's no, not there. Keep scrolling down. Down. Aha. So is he copying them? Is he copying WhoScored.com? Because several times they've both had the same predictions there. Very interesting. Or is it the other way around? Are they copying him? So he reckons the same as them. Millwall 1 and Blackpool 1, which will be an absolutely fucking disastrous result. We should be beating Blackpool. We need to be beating Blackpool. And I expect us to beat Blackpool. And if we don't beat Blackpool, I'm gonna be really fucking annoyed. How about you? Anyway, we'll see what happens. We'll see what team gets selected. and we'll see how they play, and we'll go how it does during the game. Probably the same that he does every game. Matt Smith on his 70th minute after we concede the first goal. It's like clockwork, and it's all so predictable. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.